Hi, welcome to Alex Rocks. I'm Suzi Q, Dhol, and tonight we're coming from Frankie's Pizza.
Frankie's Pizza, what a great venue. Love Frankie's Pizza, rock and roll bar, pizza joint. And tonight I'll be talking to bands that have been no strangers to that stage. I'll be talking to Fox Company and Fangz.
And I'll be talking to Bad Moon Born. But first, here's Mark with Fangz.
We got Fangz with us. Hey guys, welcome to Alex Rocks. How's it going?
It's really good.
Thanks for coming on Alex Rocks. How's it been rolling with current situations? You know, I guess, you know, you guys aren't locked down like we are in Melbourne, but...
We played a show at Frankie's, I guess, and everyone was sitting down. We actually relaunched live music there. What do you reckon it was like?
Yeah, it was sick. I mean, whenever we play Frankie's, it starts off really awesome, and then by the end of it, we kind of forget that we're at Frankie's.
What do you got? What's been happening? What have you got coming up?
We've just recorded 5 new tracks that we are planning to release. I think the first one will be released maybe February next year, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, it looks like we just found out we'll be playing another show in November, which we just literally got off the phone then. They're like, hey, you want to play? I'm like, fuck, you know.
Where are you playing? Where was that show?
They told me not to announce
Okay.
It's at the Factory Theatre.
No. Not the Factory Theatre, the other Factory Theatre.
Yeah, don't go to the one you think it is. It's not that one.
It's not that Factory Theatre. It's the other Factory Theatre. Do you want to talk about the video we're going to look at tonight with you guys, with Fangz? Who Are We Now? Tell us about that.
So this is when we were still in lockdown. We had the song coming out, and the idea was to do a tour video. So we'd filmed half of a tour, and then it got cancelled. So we're like, shit, what do we do? So we just kind of decked out this little tiny room and tried to make it look as big as we could. And our friend hired a camera for another person's film clip because we had no money. And he was like, I can do you a film clip in 2 hours if you come down here and do the film clip. It's 2 hours is all we got. So we did that. And I guess we were like, what's the theme here? And we're like, I don't know. I guess just wear red tracksuits and get drunk. So we did.
I guess naturally in what we do, we get together in a room and we just have some fun. And like, who knows? Like, it'll just start with one idea and then something else will happen. And then
you never know what's going to happen, I guess. Because even when we hang out, sometimes, I don't know, we just sack like each other. And, you know, that's the way it is.
Well, I love it. It's a rockin' clip. I love it. And yeah, who are we now? Fangz.
This is Fangz. Who are we now?
who are we now?
Thanks for watching.
All right.
Let's not fall.
Fox Company here. How you doing, guys? All right. Welcome to Alex Rocks. Hey, you know, anything coming up live for you guys?
Well, we're actually playing Frankie's soon.
Yeah,
That's why I asked.
Yeah, in what, 2 weeks? Yeah.
Two weeks.
Yep.
2 weeks.
Yeah. That'll be
All
our
right.
first show back.
Dusting off the cobwebs,
It has been 6
lifting the
months.
weights.
We have not played a gig in 6 months, so this is well deserved for us. We don't normally put it off this long.
No.
Usually they're a fair bit closer together, but we're all extremely itchy to make some music.
We had a single just before COVID hit, and we had a full tour planned. We had lots of promo. We had everything lined up, and then how inconvenient, really rude. COVID, rude.
Very
we
rude.
Basically, amongst our sort of circle of the world, we played pretty much the last show in like the last week of February.
We finished a new EP.
And we've been sort of
waiting to get back out there.
yeah, and sort of working back. We decided that we didn't need to come back first in terms of like we didn't need to rush back and be the first band to play again, but we wanted to come back strong and come back with a full loaded gun, so to speak, rather than just which there's no problem with having come back first, but we just had other stuff to get finished, you know.
Yeah.
To be fair to the whole sort of situation, which from this point forwards, to make sure you don't get demonetized, we're going to refer to as the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. So once the Backstreet Boys reunion tour kicked off earlier this year, which kind of changed everything, we just took that opportunity to be like, well, now we've got no distractions because we're not going to be playing any shows. So we've taken the last few months to like really finish the EP. All that stuff that we do at the arse end of the recording, like artwork and promo and all that stuff, we've actually spent a heap of time getting that together instead of like smashing it out in the last 5 minutes before the thing's supposed to be done.
We've got a video coming up right now. I am going to get you guys to throw to it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it too. I'm going to say we got Electrifying coming up.
Here comes Electrifying by Fox Company.
I love it.
Get high with me, lady.
Bad Moon Born, welcome to Alex Rocks. We're coming virtually from Frankie's Pizza tonight. I'm sure you've been here many and many a time.
Absolutely.
It's really nice to meet you, Jordan and Voya. You've played here many, many a time. So it's really different between Melbourne and Sydney at the moment. Can you tell me a little bit about the Sydney rock scene and what's going on up there?
Yeah, so my understanding is sort of venues are starting to open up a bit more. They're doing a lot of sort of seated shows.
Yeah.
So I know a couple of venues, I think Frankie's is definitely doing it. I think Crowbar's doing it as well, where they're sort of, there's a limited amount of people allowed in, and it's sort of all seated. So, the social distancing and sort of,
You get a little square to sit in?
Yeah. So it's like, a little bit. We actually haven't played one of the seated venues yet, but we've known a couple of people who have been. From what I can tell, it's a lot of bands are just really grateful to be able to be playing again.
I'd like to hear a little bit more about Bad Moon Born. So how long have you been together? How did it come about?
Yeah, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, it's started in high school actually, really early high school. And Jordan's come into it super late into about a good year now. But me, Nick, and John, we started when we were 14 or something, and none of us knew how to play, and we just kept going from there. I actually started guitar because I won the Coca-Cola label competition, and it just carried on through there, and then we added another member after doing some stuff. Kept doing more stuff, people changed, everything changes, and we've ended up with Jordan now, and it's like breathed a new life into it all, and it's exciting again.
Can you tell me about your best gig?
Yeah, so I think for both of us, that will probably be the Melbourne show of the Buck Cherry tour we did last year.
My mind.
Yeah, with Buck Cherry. Reviews were fantastic. We got incredible photos. It was just, almost like the crowd treated us like rock stars, as it were.
As you should be treated.
And it was just, all in all, such a fantastic night. And I think, it's going to be pretty hard to top that.
Yeah, it was the most naturally euphoric feeling I've ever had.
And it was probably I think I was relatively new at that point. It might have been my third or fourth show with the band. So,
wow.
Yeah.
that was...
We dove into it.
And that's a pretty big fucker bar. So you've been saying you've been working together. You've got something new coming out. Do you want to tell us a bit about what you've actually got coming out in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, earlier in the year, we brought out a single called Noxar, and that was my first foray into sort of the Bad Moon Born world. And that went down pretty well, and we kind of had a discussion around then about what we were looking for next. And we kind of started gravitating towards the idea of going a lot heavier and kind of bringing in a really kind of modern heavy sound, which is something that I personally hadn't done before, and the band hadn't done before either. So it was kind of this really exciting conversation, and through that we ended up doing the Billie Eilish cover that we brought out recently. And the idea behind that was to kind of use it as a tool to transition some of the fans of the band's previous work into kind of where the new stuff is going.
Yeah.
So basically, the new stuff, it's very modern, very heavy, quite synth heavy, a lot of heavy tones. I'm doing a lot of heavy vocal stuff, a lot of screaming, a lot of singing. It's kind of a challenge, and it's been something that's completely new to all of us. So.
Yeah, but remember, always valves and not diodes.
That's it, yeah. That's right, yeah. So it's just, it's coming along really well, and we've demoed it, it's completely written, and we're really happy with it, so absolutely can't wait to sort of, get stuck into recording it properly.
Well, we can't wait to have you back in Melbourne and, hear your new song. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I can't wait to book you. Bad Moon Born.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for having us on. Cheers. We really enjoyed it.
Hey, Olga, where are you now?
Hey Susie, we're back in Melbourne at the beautiful Thornbury Theatre.
And what bands are we going to be featuring?
Well, we've got Nick Barker, Baby 8, Waco Social Club, and a lot more.
Great. See you next week.
Alex rocks, woohoo!
Thanks for tuning in to Alex Rocks. We got a killer show next week.
And it's good night from me, and it's good night from him.